Welcome students. In today's video, we will try to study the principle of working of potentiometer. In fact, it is the activity in 12th standard practicals for Maharashtra State Board syllabus. The name of the activity is to study the variation of potential drop along a potentiometer wire. We will first of all see what the apparatus required is. That we basically need an apparatus called potentiometer. So we have got this is the apparatus called potentiometer. Then we need a battery source. I have used a 5-volt battery source over here. So here is a 5-volt battery source that I have. We need a simple key in the circuit. There is a rheostat. We have a 3-volt 0 to 3 volt voltmeter, and we also have a jockey in the circuit. First of all, we will see what is the aim of the experiment, and the aim of the experiment is to study the variation of potential drop in potentiometer. In fact, this particular activity is going to demonstrate the principle of working of potentiometer. The principle of working of potentiometer tells you that the potential difference per unit length of potentiometer wire would remain constant as long as there is a constant current flowing through the wire. Or I can also say it in such a way that so long as there is a constant current flowing through this potentiometer wire, the potential difference between any 2 points on the potentiometer wire will be directly proportional to distance between those 2 points. Now what I'll just do is, I'll first of all have a look at the circuit diagram, which is very simple. Then, if I have a look at the circuit diagram, here I find that circuit diagram contains a potentiometer wire AB here. So this is your potentiometer wire A. It's a 4-meter length of potentiometer wire that I'm going to use even in the laboratory, and even circuit diagram shows the same thing. So this is potentiometer wire AB, and the primary circuit consists of a battery, key, rheostat, and in the secondary circuit we just have a voltmeter at the next end of the voltmeter connected to jockey. First of all, now what I do is, I'll try to arrange my circuit in this particular fashion. I first of all arrange this potentiometer. The potentiometer is always arranged in such a particular way that the 2 end points of potentiometer are on my left hand side. So they are on my left hand side. Then the upper point I will be naming it as point A. The lower one I will name it as point B. On the left hand side, as there was in the figure, I have placed a 5-volt battery source, then there is a key, and there is a rheostat in the circuit. I have arranged a voltmeter here in the secondary part of the circuit, and then I shall now start with my making of connections. So I'll start. I already have wires over here. The positive of this source is to be connected to point A, so I will have to connect this to my point A over here. The negative is then getting connected to a key. So I have got a negative of this is getting connected to a key. The next terminal of key gets connected to rheostat. I can connect this one to any one of the base terminals of the rheostat, and the next terminal of rheostat, which we have to connect to your point B, you must always choose the terminal which is a variable terminal. In the rheostat, we always use a variable terminal that is to be connected. So this is a variable terminal, and that will then get connected to my point B, so that I can change the potential difference between the 2 points A and B by changing the position of rheostat. So that goes to my point B. I have purposely left this part of positive of wire to be connected to point A, because in the secondary part of the circuit I still have to connect a voltmeter to point A. So I have got voltmeter, its one end is now getting connected to point A here. So I'll get both these keys connected, both these wires getting connected to my point A, and the next terminal of voltmeter is now to be connected to your jockey. So that is all in the circuit that we have connected, and my circuit connections are over. Now I just have to start my circuit and then try to see whether the circuit starts working. It's a very simple circuit and it will definitely start working. I'll just start putting the source on. I have put the source on here. The light is on, so source is put on. I will just insert my key here, and by inserting the key, now I have to just check. I'll just tap this jockey at any one point over here, and I'll try to find that when I tap my jockey anywhere in this wire, you find that the voltmeter gives you deflection. I have tapped it at any general point, and then I find that voltmeter gives me some deflection here. I remove it and I tap it at any point, and you will find that the voltmeter keeps me giving some kind of deflection. What I just have to do is, while performing this experiment, I'll first of all arrange my rheostat in the minimum resistance position so that the maximum potential difference is available between the two ends of potentiometer wire, and then in that particular case I will be able to have good readings in this voltmeter. So first of all, what I do is, as I said it earlier, this is your variable terminal, and I connect this variable terminal, I just move it. The most simple way of checking whether this is in the minimum resistance position is that supposing I tap my jockey anywhere on this wire, say maybe between 200 to 300. So maybe I have tapped it here, and just keep on moving this rheostat in such a particular way that the voltmeter is giving you maximum reading. So here in this particular case, if I move this rheostat in the other direction, I find that the voltmeter reading decreases. You have to try and get it in such a particular way that the voltmeter reading is at the maximum point. So I have adjusted like this. Now simply what I need to do is, I have to take the readings in the voltmeter at different points of length along the potentiometer wire. I just have to touch my jockey once, let us say at 50 centimeter length. I'll start doing it here now, that I now just move in this particular direction, and I find I am almost up to 50. I am touching my jockey at 50 centimeter, and then try to observe what is the reading in the voltmeter, and the reading in the voltmeter shows me something. You can take this particular reading, then I'll move my jockey further to, let us say, 100 centimeter length of potentiometer wire. So when it is taken to 100 centimeter length of potentiometer wire, you will have some kind of reading over here. Then I can tap it onto 150 centimeter length of wire, and when I observe that it is at 150 centimeter, you can actually try and see that the reading in the voltmeter will give you some reading of voltage. You can note down that. And similarly on 200, then 250 I can take the reading for. When I place it at 250, you can see the voltmeter gives you some kind of reading which is nearing 2 volt almost. And similarly I can go ahead and take the readings for different readings of length. I will be observing different potential differences. I can just note down these things, that what were the values of V in the voltmeter for different values of length, and find in each case what is the value of V by L, that potential difference divided by length, and we will observe that this particular value of V by L turns out to be constant, which verifies the principle of working of potentiometer. So that is all we have to try and do in this particular activity. Thanks for observing this particular video.